A typical product manager has a full calendar, 30 hours. I'm not surprising anybody here. You've got meetings, you've got product reviews, you've got pre-reviews, you got one-on-ones, you've got stand-ups, you've got check-ins, you've got all kinds of stuff as a product manager. Let's figure out how to make it work for you instead. The 3 questions to ask are you working on the right projects? Are you working on the right things? And then the question number 2 is, are you moving those things and projects forward? Question number 3, and this is the critical one that almost everybody forgets, is, are you also optimizing for your career as you do this? Most PMs are active. They do stuff. There's a lot of activity going on. So you can say they're executing. They're mainly hanging out in bucket 2. Are you moving things forward? But bucket 1, are you identifying the right things? They don't like to hang out there too much. And certainly they don't like to hang out in bucket 3, which is, are you optimizing for your own career? So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we spend enough time both in bucket 1 and bucket 3 and not just executing. An easy way to think about this is to think of 3 levels of PMs. Level 1 PM just moves things forward. Execution focused PM. You're moving things forward. You're always in meetings. You're always getting things done. I don't know if it's the right things, but you're the level 1 PM, execution focused. Level 2 PM, the thinker now. Now you're not only moving these things forward, but they're also the right things. They're the right projects because you've spent time thinking about what is actually important for the organization, for the product, for the team. You've aligned folks, and then you're moving things forward. The strategic PM, level 2. But what we want, really, folks, are to be level 3 PM. This is the proactive PM. This is someone who, yes, thinks about what the right things to do are, and yes, executes and aligns people and gets things done, but also does this in a way that actually aligns with their career and grows their career as a result. That's where we need you to be. So now let's talk about what it actually means to grow your career. How do you know when you're moving your career forward? I'm going to give you a cheat sheet on this. Number 1, are you getting promoted? If you're going from L5 to L6 to L7, you are moving right along and you're thinking about your career. If this is happening sort of automatically without your involvement, just because the org is growing, well, maybe that's not really proactive, but at least it's happening. That's a good way to tell. If you have not been promoted, you're not moving forward towards promotion, your manager doesn't even know where you are, you don't know where the next level is, that's a good indication that you're not moving forward. The next bucket is skills. Are you learning new skills? Are you acquiring new skills? Or something else that you know now that you didn't know a year ago? For most PMs, this is going to be no. The next portion is industries and verticals. Are you acquiring some sort of specific insights into a vertical, into a business type, into a particular industry, into something specific which you can then leverage to build greater and bigger things? And the final aspect is, are you meeting and networking with different types of people and different technologies? Are you learning and engaging with some proprietary new tech which allows you to look at the world in a new way? Or are you meeting a lot of different types of professionals or groups or individuals that are high level or high performers or both? Those are the vectors of career development. We want promotions. We want to learn new skills. We want to learn new verticals, new industries. We want to meet new people and network with greater and more influential people. And we want to learn about new technologies and the way they interact with other businesses or other parts of our company. The reason you're doing that is, as a product manager, you're accumulating insight, knowledge, and technological skills, practical skills, network, in order to allow you greater opportunity in the future, the ability to choose which company do you work for, the ability to run your own startup or join someone else's, the ability to work on meaningful things in the future. Let's assume you've run through this checklist and you've discovered that you're not actually moving your career forward. No problem. This is almost everybody. Don't panic. Hopefully you're a level 2 PM, as we talked about, someone who identifies the right things and then does the right things. Now let's get you to level 3. How do we do that? First step is accountability. If you don't have an accountability partner, then it'll have to be you. If you can find an accountability partner, that would be ideal. Inside Product Career Accelerator, we provide every one of our new incoming PM members with an accountability partner in the form of a customer success manager. So if you're interested to partner with us on your next career journey, then check out the description, perhaps book a call with our team. We can see if we can help you. And if not, you're going to need an accountability buddy anyway. And the worst case, this will be you. And the way we do that is we place a recurring calendar hold on your calendar every week, ideally Friday afternoon. There's not a lot of work going on. just book a calendar hold for yourself called weekly review. All you're going to do there is you're just going to audit your calendar. You're just going to look at the week before, the Monday through Friday. You're going to look at all of the meetings, how much time you spent in meetings, and then put them in the buckets. Bucket 1, trying to figure out what is the right thing to do. Bucket 2, executing and actually getting things done and empowering your team to execute. And bucket number 3, optimizing for your career. Go ahead, line it up and see what percentage of time you spent where. What we're going for is a 20, 40, 20. 20% in bucket 1, figure out the right thing to do. 40% in execution, you still got to execute and have your team execute. And 20% in bucket 3, optimizing for your career. Most PMs are going to be something like 5%, 30%, 0%. Not really thinking about what to do, executing a decent amount, and not thinking about their careers. But you're going to be a level 3 PM, so you're going to audit your calendar every week. You're just going to do this. It's going to take you 5 minutes, but it's going to allow you to look in the mirror and just tell yourself, are you actually moving forward, or are you just executing for your company? But perhaps you should think about your career as well. Assuming you're doing that assessment and you're doing it for a number of weeks and it's getting better and better over time, let me give you some tactical help. For meetings, you know the bane of all meetings is the recurring meeting. Check for each recurring meeting. You can gently ask for an agenda. And then if the agenda is not there, or if it's your own meeting, feel free to take it off the calendar and just say, hey, I'm taking this off calendar. I can't make the time. If there's any issues, let's tackle them async. Please let me know if you have any concerns. Try that for a week. See how that goes. Turn it into an every 2 weeks. Then if that goes well, you can try to take it off calendar entirely and see if anyone says anything. If it's your meeting, certainly you should reassess how effective you're being with your recurring meeting. The next thing, reviews. If you find yourself going for reviews 6 times in order to get something approved, then perhaps it's time for you to do a little bit of pre-work. Do async reviews, bring people in early, bring people's lieutenants in. Those are people whose opinion they value, and get their buy-in. Do it in a written form first, so that when you're going to the product review, you're just going in as a technicality just to get a check mark. It looks good to me. You're not actually going there to get a review, because then you're going to go back and forth 6 times in 2 quarters. And that's going to burn a lot of time on your calendar. Next, one-on-ones. People love recurring one-on-ones, 15-minute slot, 30-minute slot, every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. Look, you got to assess these one-on-ones for effectiveness for these 3 buckets. Is it helping you figure out what to do? Is it helping you how to execute? Or is it helping you optimize for your career? If it's not, you got to get it off of your calendar. Get the one-on-ones off your calendar. I'm sure it's fun, but it's not helping you move your career along. So get it off the calendar. The only real one-on-ones you should have are with your manager, your skip at a lower interval frequency, and other people that might say yay or nay for your promo. And even those are secondary. You just have to deliver for those to make sure they support you during the promo process. Stand-ups, you can pretty much cancel a lot of those. The question to ask yourself is, how effective have your stand-ups been in the last quarter? Have you gotten a lot done? If so, keep it by all means. A lot of times it doesn't add a lot of value. It's just micromanagement stuff. But if you disagree with me, it's fine. Go for it, as long as it's valuable to you. How else can you free up your time? You probably get a lot of pings and emails and requests for questions that you're just repeating all the time. If you find yourself repeating something, then just put it in a doc and then let people freely access that doc and say when you last updated it. If people can visit a doc where it's very clear that it says how you feel about certain things or status of projects or decisions made, and it says the last date updated was yesterday, people trust that doc and they won't bother you. So you can just have it be a status doc, vision doc, everything that people would ping you about, they could just go to the document. And over time, they learn to use the document if you update it regularly. That can save you time on the calendar. A few other tactical things. If you're going for promotion, which is the most surefire way to actually get your career moving, in a big company especially, you should have a promo readiness doc. That's a document where you're thinking about what exactly it looks like to have a promotion, to be operating at an L+1 at a level above yours. And you should discuss that promo doc with your manager and keep it an area of focus for yourself. That's how you're going to keep that promo career progression plan moving. Another exercise that I recommend adding quarterly is updating your resume, whether or not you're looking for a new role. Updating your resume, first of all, will save you a ton of trouble when you're actually updating your resume for a new role. But secondly, you have the freshest information at the time. So just put it in your resume now when you still remember the metrics, you still remember the impact, and it's still top of mind. It's also a good sanity check to ensure that you're actually delivering impact for the business and the customers. Hopefully that helps you plan your weeks more effectively and be more proactive about your product management career. And if you're looking to accelerate your career with a new product management role, that's exactly what we do inside the Product Career Accelerator. Feel free to book a call with our team using the link in the description. Thanks very much. See you next time.